Yeah, Dory rips off a lot of things, and also, Dory was very known for tracing over people's art. So about Dory. Hello, my lovelies. This is Lucky Night 48 here, and today I actually have some interesting news. What are news? I don't know. News about the current situation with my dear friend Dory. If you don't know who Dory is just an alias for a certain user that plagued one of my friends. I will link the original video in the description, but just fair warning that these are not my friend and this person. These are not their real names. I'm using these aliases names to hide their identities because I don't condone witch hunting, because the drama that my friend dealt with this individual is over and done with. But this current information, though, was too juicy to pass up, and very ironic. So anyway, my friend, who I will be doubly named Pokey again, or Pokes, I don't know, whatever. We were chatting Discord last night. You know, just two friends, and so she then said, hey Wispy, you know what happened? So, I was talking to my one friend, and she asked me, she's like, hey, do you remember Dory? And of course, Poke is just like, oh my god, yeah, I remember her. And her friend just goes like, well, according to what I found out, apparently Dory's in a lawsuit. And we were just like, what? Sadly, I do not have proof or information about this, especially since I'm keeping this private, but this is just hearsay. Oh, I don't know if it's true or not, but if it is, holy shit, Dory, what the fuck did you do? But I do know, I do know what you did. Because according to my Poke's friend, Dory got in a lawsuit because, get this, she stole art, like she traced over an artist's work and sold it to another individual. It's funny to me because the whole video I did about Dory was I stole the supposed character of her. You see what I mean by it's ironic? Oh, it's... Yeah, so a user found out about Dory's shitty thing that she did, and that person actually informed the original artist, and the artist is actually pressing charges to Dory. Now, before anyone gets ahead of themselves, thinking like, oh, Dory's just a kid, right? No. Dory's an actual adult. She's probably the same age as me and Pokes is, which is in our 20s. In actuality, Dory should have known about legal tributes and everything else. So, you know, yeah. That happened. So, my current thoughts is this, I'm like, you know what? If Dory didn't learn her fucking lesson about tracing over other people's arts, let alone selling it, then, you know, she got what she deserved. But Pokes and I both agreed, though, that we didn't wish for this to happen. In fact, I believe I did say in my original video, I truly hoped that she would improve and move on from Pokes and everything else. Clearly not, and it's just sad to see something like you have to learn the hard way, am I right? In life. It's truly awful. And something like this is scary, and I joke about it before, but in actuality, I do hope that things turn out good, and Dory actually learns from this mistakes. Also, some interesting tidbits about before I believe all this. Dory still traced over Pokes' original species that she created, and someone pointed this out. They're just like, hey, do you know this species belongs to Pokes? You don't really have permission to do it. And Dory's just like, no, Pokes doesn't do these species anymore. It's a dead species, so I have every right to do it. And the person's like, alright. And they went to ask Pokes, and it's just like, hey, yo, Pokes, is it true that this species is over and not continuing? And Pokes is just like, excuse me? Yeah, I am continuing the species. So the shit here just keeps piling up for Dory. So the moral of the story is learn from your mistakes before everything's too late because of shit like this. Sorry if this video is short. I don't have in this video didn't have a speed paint. It was just like kind of like a little slideshow because I really don't have time to record. I don't want to record, that's my problem. So enjoy this wonderful short update, I guess, on the situation with our dearie friend Dory. Hopefully maybe we'll find more and we'll get kept up. We'll get, I don't know what I'm saying. The information about this lawsuit would become forward, and if I have proof of it, I'll link it somewhere. But appropriately, I'll block out the names said in the video, so. In the documents, I mean, you know. So, toodles.